In 1908, the rhythm of life in rural America was set by the horse. Muddy roads made travel slow.
By 1908, Detroit was the beating heart of American industry, drawing thousands seeking work.
Move your rig, you blockhead! We'll be stuck here all day!
This is utterly preposterous. There must be a better way to move about the city.
Here, the transformation begins. Under the immense power of steam-driven presses,
In the heart of the 1908 factory, the journey began not with assembly, but with the raw materials.
This curvature must be precise for the chassis to align correctly.
Agreed. The template seems accurate to the drawing.
A little more to the left, Clarence. We need it square before the inspector arrives.
Just about there, sir.
the year is 1908. In this corner of the factory, men labored to prepare the iconic wooden wheels, essential for the new Model T.
The tolerance must be exact, right here at the curve.
It is within specification, sir. I'll mark it.
Precision was paramount. Each crossmember was meticulously filed and inspected by hand before assembly.
This critical alignment phase ensured every component met the precise specifications before the first permanent rivets were driven.
The dimension for the rear hanger is specified here, not there.
Understood. I'll move the mark to the correct station.
The front and rear axles, though simple in design, had to be precisely staged before they could meet the chassis.
Bring the rear in slightly. That is the correct spacing. Hold it there, boys.
This measurement is off by a fraction. See here.
I've checked the specifications. It passes muster, but ensure the next shipment is precise.
Hold it steady now. That confirms the diagonal. It is perfectly square. We can move it along. The riveting holds firm here. It passes muster.
Yes, sir. I'll ensure the paperwork reflects the quality check. Needs a shim right here. All right, bringing it down easy now. Looks good, steady as she goes.
To ensure a strong bond, the steel rivets were first heated in a coal forge until glowing orange. A critical
As the pressurized air rapidly cools the metal, it contracts, pulling the chassis tightly together.
The rivets are sound. Good work, gentlemen. You may proceed.
Here, in the component preparation area, the vital front axle beams and spindles awaited their turn.
Steady on the rotation there. Let's check the runout.
Looks good, sir. The teeth are engaging smoothly.
Precision was paramount. Every chassis had to meet the exact specifications before mounting.
Here we see the vital preparation of the axle bearings, where grease is applied by hand before installation.
The axles are set for the morning run. Good. We'll start the springs at 6.
The meticulous process by which the Model T's suspension was tested. A precise fit was crucial for the vehicle's reliability.
Stop. There's an issue right here. All right, lifting it now.
Blade. Here we see the crucial step of the loose axle fastening. The U-bolts are only finger tight, allowing Here we see the 1908 Model T front axle being precisely placed on the spring, a crucial step before the chassis moves down the line. The front axle tightening begins, requiring a precise quarter turn to ensure the suspension retains controlled movement. Here, the supervisor ensures the precise tension of the bolts, a critical step to prevent over-tightening on the Model T's front axle.
Here we see the meticulous staging of the Model T's rear suspension, a critical step in Ford's revolutionary assembly process. Quality control was paramount. Every spring underwent meticulous inspection, measured precisely with calipers before being approved for the assembly line.
Check the clearance here, right at the bend.
Looks correct, aligns with the drawing. Mark it there.
All right, they'll do. Get these mounted straight away. Lift your end, steady now. Got it, hold it right there.
The alignment of the rear spring was a critical step in ensuring the Model T's durability. Precision was paramount.
Steady now, bring it up flush to the rail. Aye, it looks true here, hold it there.
A momentary pause in the process. The rear suspension bolt is carefully retracted, a testament to the...
Pull hard on the left. Watch the skid.
I've got it. Lower gently now.
Hold it right there.
See that gap there? Aye, but the width is spot on. We can pass it.
The differential lubrication was a critical task, ensuring the 1908 Model T gears were ready for the long haul.
Here we see the individual leaves of the Model T's rear suspension being carefully prepared before assembly onto the axle.
Mind the housing, lad. Bring the spring up square. Steady, Governor. Right. Right there.
The Model T's robust hickory spokes were meticulously inspected before the final metal rim was fitted and polished by hand.
Take up the slack, gently now. All right, she's clear of the floor. Steady now, easy on the clutch. All right, she's clear of the floor.
Precision was paramount, even in the early days of the assembly line. Every chassis was meticulously checked for alignment before moving on.
Note the deflection at maximum load. 2 1/4 inches.
Yes, sir.
Next, we examine the crucial rear brake components. Simple, yet effective, these rods and linkages were the standard of the age.
This was the state-of-the-art in 1908, the rear chassis of the Model T, fully assembled and ready for the next stage of production.
As the engine blocks moved down the line, Ford's vision for an affordable car began to take shape.
In 1908, the Ford Motor Company's workflow relied on precision. Here, the raw cast.
Precision was paramount, as the heavy casting was guided into place by the skilled hands of the Ford workmen.
Here we see the very heart of the revolutionary Model T as it is carefully guided to the chassis on the bustling factory floor of 1908.
Pull together now. Steady, steady. Bring her down slow.
Heave! Pull it steady now, boys.
All right, she's clear.
Watch the clearance on the left.
The engine mounting bolts are slowly tightened by hand, securing the drivetrain to the chassis.
This revolutionary approach, the moving assembly line, drastically cut down the time required to build the new Model T chassis.
Lower her down easy, lads. Mind the chassis.
Steady, steady. She's settling now.
All right, secure the bolts.
Gentlemen, this is the future of motoring. The new Ford Model T, built for the everyman, robust and reliable.
Look here, the planetary gear system is entirely new.
Truly a marvel of industry.
She runs perfectly. What a magnificent machine.
This changes everything. Look how smooth it is.
As the sun set on the horse and buggy, the Model T ushered in the age of the automobile.